are at Bridget's Cannabis Corner, coming to you live from Starbuds in Missoula, Montana. Thanks for joining me, you guys. First of all, I want to make sure you guys like and share this. There's a lot of people out there that need this information, and you never know if that one person that you share with is the one that needs this information to save their life. So please make sure you share this. Share it into your groups. Make sure you get permission from the groups. I have had to leave a couple groups. Most of them have been nice about reminding me. There's been a few that aren't, but we just focus on the love and light. So make sure you like and share this. That's what I'm doing right now. Let's see here. If you're not sure if you can share this, send it to your admin in the group and let them decide. I only have a few more here, guys. Sorry. Ooh. Okay, I'm almost done. First of all, let's give some shout outs. I want to know who's in the house. I want to know what you're smoking on this beautiful Token Tuesday. We're going to be doing a review of THC Tincture. A lot of people see these bottles for CBD oil. So that's what we're doing today. I'm going to give a bunch of shout outs. Our brother Jason Roundy's in the house. Our sister from New York is representing, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Ashley's in the house. Like, share, bet meds matter, and so does Bridget Ward. Oh, thank you, Ashley. You're so sweet. I love you. Thanks for all you do. Our brother James Bradley's in the house. Hi, James. E420's in the house. Bill's in the house. Hi, Bill. So, speaking of James Bradley, that's the first thing I want to talk about. I want you guys to keep an eye out for a scavenger hunt that's going to be going on that James Bradley created. It's going to be going through Strange Haze Glass. A bunch of us pages and groups are going to be getting together for this scavenger hunt. And as of always, James always has giveaways, so there will be some wonderful prizes, or prize, we'll see. I don't even know all the information yet, so we all go to keep our ears open. Hey Beth, hey Erica. Carissa's in the house, hi honey. James is smoking on some Lemon Star Haze butter. Ooh. Hi Richard. E420 smoking some Girl Scout cookies. I've got some Girl Scout cookie distillate right now. It's pretty good. Very expensive. Lisa's smoking King Louis vaping. She's vaping on King Louis. My girl Nikki's in the house. Hi Nikki. My sister Charlene's in the house. Hi Lisa love. Mwah. Thanks for all you do, sister. I want to remind you guys, if you haven't yet signed our petition, make sure that you sign our petition. We've got, I think, I just checked, it was 10,500 signatures on that. What that signature is going to do, it's going to help us get cannabis off the Schedule 1 drug list, which will allow for testing to be done, which will allow us to figure out dosage, which I'm going to talk a little bit about during this review, the problems that we have with dosage, which is why tincture is one of my choices that I give my patients and encourage my patients to try. So it's going to help a lot. It's going to allow people a lot more access. It's going to keep people out of jail for growing. It's going to make people lose their criminal records. Some of our best growers are behind bars, you guys. Some of our expert growers have records and they are not allowed to grow. Okay, so that's how they keep a lot of the experts out of the industry right now. So let's just get right into it. Make sure you check out my YouTube, Bridget's Cannabis Corner. We're trying to make money on that, which will go into our CASTLE team. CASTLE stands for Kicking Ass at Saving Lives. What we do is we connect caregivers with very sick, poor, dying patients. and these caregivers can help. We've saved over a dozen lives right now. So, Instagram, check out my Instagram. Sharon will probably be sharing the links. She's always great about that. I want to give a huge shout out to the Ganji Revolution and the moderators. Thank you guys for all you do to keep our page safe. Thank you guys for everything you do in just running this page and helping us get information out. I want to give a huge shout out to my Canada dad, Chris Chambers, who just stepped in the house. Hi, Dad, I love you. Chris Chambers and Vet Meds Matter. Chris has donated all of his time, thousands and thousands of dollars to helping not only veterans but homeless, people that need cannabis. So thank you, Chris, for all you do. Thank you for all the awareness you bring up. Thank you for all the homeless and the veterans you help. Huge shout out to our vets. Thank you for your service. A huge shout out to the Canna Crusaders. Canna Crusaders is the same group as the Ganji Revolution. We just tried to change names. It wouldn't let us, made us set up a whole new group. I want to give a shout out to the Ganji Lovers, Canonums 420 Ministry, and MetaVets. Thank you guys. Thank you for everything you do. My brother Jay Morgan, he does the same. He helps veterans. He helps homeless. We have a lot of great people. I have a lot of wonderful colleagues, brothers, and sisters that I've met here. So let's get to it. Who wants me to take this tincture? I promised one of my patients that I would take 3 droppers full. So here we go. Fill that screen with love if you want me to drink this tincture. By the way, this tincture will be kicking in about 10 minutes. And also, if you guys are in the area in Montana, check us out up at Lolo Hot Springs. We'll be at Hemp Fest the first weekend in September. I'm doing a live strain review on stage, and I'm going to be telling my daughter's story. So come check us out. This is awesome. Huge shout out to Shelly Hall Crowbar for everything she does. She puts this event together every year. I don't know how she does it. She's amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and get taking my tincture here. Down the hatch. I kind of want a little bit of a more full dropper. Okay, well, I lied. I can't get the dropper to fill all the way, so we're going to do 4 of these. To make it an even full 3 dropper fulls. It might be a little more. Oops. Look at all the love in that screen. This is really great stuff. It doesn't leave a yucky aftertaste. Glenn has done an amazing job at making this tincture. And word on the streets is Starbuds is going to be getting tincture that tastes like cinnamon toast. My God, Becky, I'm holding out for that one. And Fruity Pebbles. Trainwreck and Fruity Pebbles. So, yeah, I'm going to be running around like a circus monkey. Kenna John's in the house. Hey, Kenna John, thanks for joining us. Jason will carry me home. Yes, lucky for me, he's driving. Is there a ratio with the tincture or pure? There's no ratio in this. This is just a THC tincture. Good question, though. My sister Carrie's in the house. Hi, Carrie. Really quick, Carrie, I had a guy contact me from Idaho. He found my card at one of the hot springs. Okay, so the day he called me, there was ghost hunters on for that hot springs that he works at, so totally mind blower. Yeah, awesome. Thank you, Chino. Thanks for joining me. Okay, so my throat feels a little dry. I'm not sure if that is the coconut oil, but that's what we have water for. All right, guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get into it. So cannabis tincture is usually made with a higher percent of alcohol, such as Everclear. The tincture I am drinking today is made with MCT coconut oil and BHO extracted cannabis oil. So there's no alcohol in the tincture that I just drank, which I prefer it that way. I don't like tincture with alcohol. I have chronic pain, I have a broken back, so it seems like alcohol makes me hurt worse. It just like opens up all those blood vessels, and so I prefer the coconut oil over the alcohol for that reason. And like my husband has said, we've got a lot of recovering alcoholics that want to use cannabis, possibly to recover from being an alcoholic. They don't want a product that's going to have alcohol in it. So MCT coconut oil comes in liquid form versus your traditional cream coconut oil. And I didn't think to do this, but I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. Hold on one sec. Okay. Okay, so what I'm talking about is, you can see how the tincture is just really it's all liquid. It's liquidy. Versus our capsules are also made with coconut oil. So the difference is the consistency. The MCT coconut oil is a more liquid form, whereas this is more of the cream form. So the term BHO refers to the process of cannabis being extracted by using butane with a closed-loop vacuum system. Extraction using BHO allows the terpenes and cannabinoids from the remaining plant material. The strain my tincture is made with is Granddaddy Purple, which is an indica, great for chronic pain, which I have a broken back. So that's why I love it. Tincture is a great choice for consumption because of the ability to take more accurate dosing. Dosing can be an issue to people who want to use cannabis for treatment of medical ailments. Unlike when you get your medications from a pharmacy that has been specifically dosed for your age, size, dosage needed, etc., cannabis is kind of a choose-your-own-adventure prescription. Part of the reason for this is we have been unable to design dosage for cannabis because it's classified as a Schedule I drug. So testing is very limited, if allowed at all, which is another reason it's very important that you guys sign our petition to get cannabis removed from the Schedule I drug list. This will allow for our scientists to do more testing so they can figure out exactly how much an MS patient that's 65 years old would need of this tincture to feel relief from her MS symptoms. That's what we want. Let's see here. Yes, we currently have 10,506 signatures exactly. I knew I put it down somewhere. Tincture is also a great choice for those of us who want to treat cannabis but do not want to get super high. Yes, believe it or not, there are people that use cannabis and don't want to get high. So yes, it is true. Let's see here. Unlike edibles, tincture can act within 10 minutes and won't give you a super couch lock high unless you take a massive dose. Tincture is great for beginners as it allows the consumer to dose lower quantities of THC than edibles. Edibles can creep up on you after a long time, and they can hit you really hard and they can make you really uncomfortable. So I don't like to suggest edibles for my new patients. I suggest tincture for people with gastrointestinal issues, esophageal issues, chronic pain, anxiety, PTSD, depression, amongst many other medical issues. The reason I suggest it for people with esophageal or gastrointestinal issues because we're getting the cannabis directly to the source of the problem. So when we're treating with cannabis, we want the cannabis to get to the problem area the quickest. So when we eat it and we have acid reflux, that's going to get right into the throat, get right into the esophagus and help that acid just kind of settle back down. Same with stomach issues. Let's see, I've got a lot of people that have colon issues. Same thing, you're going to want to eat this. Get it to the problem area the quickest. My favorite groups of people to treat with tincture are kids and elderly. Yes, I said kids. I like to treat kids with cannabis. I like to treat kids with cannabis because kids have medical issues too, and a lot of these medications that these little kids are being put on are causing them more issues in the long run. Cannabis is a much safer medication than a lot of these medications that a lot of these kids are on. So I'm all about giving this to kids. I've got seizure patients, I've got kids with cancer, I've got kids with PTSD, I've got kids, and so this is a great way to treat kids. Yes, a lot of people think you can only smoke it if you want to treat with cannabis. That's not right. You can drink it, and this is what I give my kids. I have a 9-year-old patient right now who's taking this. This little girl literally never sleeps. The first time she drank this, a half of a dropper full, she slept for 6 straight hours, which in turn, mom also slept. So both child and mom were well rested, and that's been the greatest thing so far. Let's see here. Same with our elderly. Many of our elderly are seeking safer treatment than Western medicine, but have been legitimately terrorized to believe marijuana is a dangerous drug. I call them my reefer madness era people, and I'm not kidding you when I say these people have legitimately been terrorized to think that cannabis is the devil's lettuce. And so now they're seeing a lot of us come out of the closet and a lot of us talk about this and calling it the correct word, like cannabis. Although I do call it weed, I do call it pot because that catches people's attention. People know it as that. So that's been one of my big groups that I'm trying to reach, and I've been very successful so far. Our elderly don't want to be stoned out of their minds. They don't want to be all messed up on medications. They want to enjoy their retirement pain-free. They want to golf, they want to swim, they want to garden. This product, a tincture like this, allows them to do that without having to be high all the time. Let's see. Tincture allows our elderly to use cannabis and still live a quality retirement without side effects of many brutal medications. It can also allow people on hospice a good choice to treat at the end of life for its liquid, fast-acting, and soothing effects. I can testify to this myself. My mom passed away just last summer, just over a year ago, and she had PTSD so bad she would not sleep. All she would talk about or dream about when she would sleep was the beatings she had taken from my dad, or that my dad was going to come in there and kill her. So I brought her in. She started on these capsules. That was when she could still swallow pills. When they're on hospice, they get to a point that they can't swallow, so they need liquid medications. That's why they give them liquid morphine. So what I would do when she got to that point is I would just take one of these capsules, I would warm it up in my hand so it would become a liquid form, and then I would just pour that capsule into her mouth. This would have been much better for her. I wouldn't have had to warm the capsule up and do all that, and this would have probably started working a lot quicker. So after my mom got these, she slept good. She stopped talking about my dad. She stopped talking about the beatings. She was giggly. She was eating. She was happy. She had a good quality end of life thanks to cannabis. So I'm all about saving people's lives and giving people a better quality of life, because at the end of the day, you guys, that's what it's all about. Let's save each other's lives. Let's help each other. Let's share this information so that our grandparents can retire comfortably, so that our kids can be seizure free without having 10 other prescriptions to take care of the side effects they get from the one medication that takes away their seizures. Okay, so I think it's really important. This is a great medicine. It literally saves lives. It can cure cancer. It can help people with broken hips be able to walk pain-free again and golf. And I know for my daughter's alive because of cannabis. I am standing in front of you because of cannabis. I do this to help shock people, to help break the stigma. So any information you guys can share is awesome. And as you can see, I don't know how long we've been on yet. Hey, Sweet Pea, do you know how long we've been on since I took that? 10 minutes. So I'm just now kind of starting to feel it. So I just feel like my body doesn't hurt so bad. I've been at the shop since a little before 10, so I've been here for how many hours is that, sweetie? I've almost been here 10 hours, so yeah, I feel really good. I don't feel super high. I feel like I could totally do whatever I need to do. I can make important decisions if I need to focus or do something. And also, by the way, this is how I treat my pain during the day. I also quit taking all my pain medication about 2 years ago now. Because I have a broken back, I've been on everything from fentanyl, Loratabs, morphine, muscle relaxers, Lyrica, and I was on those meds for over 20 years. I quit cold turkey once. I quit working for Western medicine and I was no longer drug tested. And I could actually choose for myself. I quit cold turkey. I had no side effects, no withdrawals. I just felt better and better and better. So for me, I don't smoke during the day. I don't use cannabis during the day because I deal with people's medicine and people's money. So I like to be clear-headed when I'm working with patients. So on my really bad pain days, I can take this tincture first thing in the morning and I can still function for 10 hours and I can still give my patients good quality advice even though I'm medicated at the time. That's what I love about tincture. So that's kind of my review. I don't really have a whole lot more. The only thing I guess I would like to talk about is tincture versus capsules. This is what I give kids. This is what I suggest for elderly. More so the tincture for kids. I suggest these THC capsules for night, for sleeping, for my elderly patients. They don't want to feel the high, most of them. Majority of my elderly patients, they don't want to be high. So they take a couple of these at night. They're high when they're asleep. They wake up feeling fresh and rested. So our bodies need that rest to be able to heal. So let me check in with you guys here really quick. I can't see the screen unless I lean in. Hi, Clint. Can you say what it is again? Yes, Susan, this is Granddaddy Purple THC Tincture. This is some good stuff. Really good stuff. You can find these THC tinctures anywhere. A lot of people talk about 1-to-1 ratios. I know there was somebody that asked earlier. Maybe I should explain what that is. So the ratio is CBD to THC. That's what they're talking about, the ratio. So when you're dealing with cancer, when you're dealing with some of these major medical issues, you want that certain ratio. A lot of people need CBD along with their THC treatment. CBD is a great anti-inflammatory and it can help fight cancer. It can help the fibromyalgia that you're dealing with. It just acts as an accent. So a lot of people are very, very set in the ratios. I think it's a good thing. That's another reason we need cannabis taken off the Schedule I drug list so that we can test and find out exactly what ratios are going to help for what conditions. Hi, cannabis. All hi, one love from the UK. Hey, cannabis. All right, I was just talking to your neighbors in Ireland, my homeland. Here we go. Share it in lots of groups. Thank you, Chris. I love you. Mwah. Cannabud was going camping last week, and your t-shirt kept me snug and warm, Bridget. Thanks again. Oh, I'm so glad. Goody, goody. That's awesome. Yeah, good point, too. If you guys want a Bridget's Cannabis Corner shirt, let me know. They're $20. All proceeds go to help cannabis patients that are very sick, poor, and dying. So if you want a Bridget's Cannabis Corner shirt, do you want me to bring my model out? My little model, Vanna? Vanna! Great live stream, Bridget. Thank you, Matthew. I'll be trying 3 droppers tonight, too, and let you know what it does for me. Thank you, Matthew. He's the patient I promised that I would take 3 droppers full. I took 4 because they weren't quite full. But here's the shirt, Bridget's Cannabis Corner. My little model. And, of course, peace, love, and cannabis. Totally worth $20. Plus, you could
They are comfortable.
They are comfortable.
Very
and
nice.
This, any money that we make, we buy a kid, we send money to these kids that need medicine. We send money to caregivers that can provide cancer treatment to patients. Literally every cent goes to help somebody in need.
Yeah.
So if you would like, I can even, if you want to buy one of our shirts, I can even tell you who your money is helping. If that might help. We also have Castle shirts too, so.
Same scenario.
Same scenario. Yep. Susan says, I currently use 1-to-1 whole plant. Thanks for the info. Thank you, Susan. Whole plant is very, very important as well. I'm glad you brought that up. You bring up a lot of great stuff, Susan. I have a cancer patient in Washington who has cervical cancer. So she went through chemo and radiation, and her insides are totally tore up. So my Castle doctor actually made her some tampon oil made with the root of the cannabis plant. So we had to find somebody that could donate the root of the plant, and she made this oil, and this is going to be a game changer for us ladies who have terrible periods. Sorry guys, I gotta say it. But this is going to be a game changer. So she started using that, and she's much more comfortable. She doesn't hurt all the time. So if we can offer any little bit of relief, we're more than happy to. If you're a caregiver and you want to donate or you want to help patients in need, feel free to contact me or Jason. There's a lot of people out here that need our help, so the more caregivers, the better. Carrie says, hi, Jason.
Hello, everybody.
Cannabis says, and my beard is bigger, Jason. Yeah, he just trimmed his all up.
It's not
Hey,
no
Robert.
shade November yet. So.
Yeah, not yet. Here in Montana, their beards grow quicker in the summer, I think, than they do in the winter. Beth says, I would love to sign that paper, hun. Where do I sign it at? Has anybody seen Sharon on? Is Sharon in the house? Or can somebody please get me the link to the petition if she's not? She's been Sharon's was super, super busy today, so she might not be in right now. But if somebody could share that link, and if not, I will get on after the show and post it in the comments. I wonder, hey, do you guys want to try something with me really quick?
Oh, that's gonna work.
Okay, so I have these cards from Creed. Somebody try and scan your phone on that.
Hold it for a minute, because that's the link, I believe, right?
Is it working?
I don't know. I think they're gonna.
Regardless,
They would
well,
have to get off this, probably
do
take
you want to go and, or I'll let him entertain. I'll put it in the comments really quick. You entertain for 2 seconds.
I'll entertain. Oh, come on. Anyways, I was trying something tonight where my phone never allows me to watch the live. So it allowed me to watch it for a second. I was able to answer a few people's comments and then nothing. So I don't know what the deal is with my phone and not wanting to watch live. So that's why I log in under Bridget, just because. So if you guys are getting hearts and it says from Bridget while she's talking, that's actually me. Because I love everybody. But anyway, so I don't know, I might just have to get a new phone or something. Get that problem fixed.
Okay, so it should be posted in there now. I don't see it.
It takes like forever. Like it would take forever for comments. Yeah, Sharon said she was going to be on, but maybe she got
Thank
held
you,
up
Beth.
with-
Thank you, Bill. You guys got it? Look at all the love from Lisa there. Love you, sister. Your jar should be getting there any day, I hope. Hey, Brother Jason, Charlene says.
Hey, yeah, you were one I was trying to answer the comment. I don't know if it ever went through.
Matthew, thank you so much. Matthew says, you're awesome, Jason. It's always a pleasure to talk to you when I come in.
Well, thank you,
I
Matthew.
know, he's a sweetheart. Why do you think
Back at you, my friend.
he's
It's
a
always
good
nice
one?
to see you, so.
You need to pin it as well. Let me pin it.
Yeah. Maybe that's why it didn't show up. I don't know. Telling you, technology sometimes is the devil itself, right? I mean, you think it's there to help you, and in the end, it's totally.
There it
messing
is.
you.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, it's in.
Yeah.
Woo-hoo.
Okay.
All right.
So, sign the petition to get cannabis removed from the Schedule 1 drug list. That's going to allow us to do testing to allow us to figure out what strain is best for breast cancer. What's the best way to consume it to kill your breast cancer? What's the best dosage for a patient that has MS?
Yeah, we need to be able to get testing done, but they won't do testing on it because, well, they won't admit to doing testing on it until it's removed from the horrible heroin and meth and whatever else list that the Schedule 1 drug holds, which to me is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. So anyways, the more people that sign it, more attention, yeah, we can work on getting that done.
Ted says kindness shines through. Amen to that. We may be poor, but at the end of the day, we're going to die rich in our hearts.
Yep.
Yep. At the end of the day. I mean, you can't go to your grave with your car, your
Says
house.
The link won't work.
The link won't work?
Yeah, because it's not hyperlinked, is it? No. So
Shoot.
let me look at it real quick. Okay.
Oh, good. Sorry, Lisa. Good, I'm glad. That sucker is huge, right? Thank you, Robert. We have a lot of fun. What's that, Sweet Pea? Okay, so Jason just clicked on his. It's working on his end. Hi, Diane. I love you, sister. Okay, so make sure you share that petition with everybody you know. If you know somebody that's cannabis friendly but not out of the closet yet, send it to them privately. I have a lot of people that are more than willing to help and sign the petition. I have a lot of people that want to get involved. That's a very good way to get involved. My friend Creed Leffler has been working on this petition for 3 years, guys. So we have a bunch of giveaways to do still for the petition. So, took hours to figure it was one hitter that was inside it. I know, I figured I'd throw a little tiny thing in the... I was dying to try that too. So you'll have to let me know how that little paper one hitter worked, Lisa. Creed's amazing. Vicky signed it. Thank you, honey. Alright guys, well as you can see, the tincture's done the trick. I'm not super high. I mean, most of my videos, after like the second hit, I start trailing off. That's the whole point of the video, so people can see how it really affects people. Everything I do is live and uncut. Even my YouTube videos, I don't edit any of that stuff. So you guys get to see the bloopers and everything. that's what this is about. So people need to see how it affects people. I'm still standing, I can still do stuff, I can still talk. I'm very lucid. I don't feel like I've got couch lag. I feel great, actually. I want to go home and play with my puppy, my big giant 85-pound puppy. So, all right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go home and play with my little puppy, my little baby dragon. I tell her she's a baby dragon. I think she's getting smart and knows that she's not. She's a dog, but yeah, I have a Great Dane puppy. She's 7 months old, and I just had her weighed the other day 85 pounds. So she's going to be my service dog. So I'm going to go play with her. You guys have a great night. We'll see you tomorrow for Patient Stories, and I think it's High Day Friday this Friday, right?
Oh, it is.
It is. So, if you have any ideas of stuff you want us to try while high on High Day Friday, send them to us. We're always looking for fun stuff to do. We've done dance videos, we've done makeup, we've done a lot of stuff. I've gotten my son-in-law high. The whole family we've introduced you to. So, stay tuned. Keep an eye out for that awesome scavenger hunt that's going to be going on. Until next time, peace, love, and cannabis. Night.